because I have a lot of things that I care about. Maybe I'll talk about them on the show sometime if someone else wants to host and it can be learning with someone else. This is very jazzy, isn't it? Up next, we have Rosa talking about the Duggars. Wait. Oh, the Rose is in the waiting room. Rosa, you are on the air.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. So you're talking about the Duggars. Well,
I am my family, my real family.
All right. Tell me about the Duggars.
Yeah, no, I literally love them so much. So, okay, so it's a crazy thing. So they are a Baptist family who believe in like having as many kids as God will give you. So it means just like keep fucking until you literally can't. Like just like keep going. And it's like foul. So, okay, what I think like will best work is like because I have a lot of opinions on like the older kids because like they don't really show the younger kids' personalities because they're still forming and all they're doing is like chores and like labor
Yeah.
and like learning how to cook and be mommies when they're 2.
Hot take, if you don't know a lot of words, you're really boring.
Very true.
Right.
Very, very true. And they know absolutely 0 words. Like all of them just like kind of fluoride stare and they're just like, uh like that's all they do is stammer.
So tell me about the older kids.
Okay, so it's a touchy subject with Josh because you know when you like sexually assault your sisters, there's like a lot of yeah, so he's the oldest and currently he's not allowed on Counting On, which is the spin-off show of 19 Kids and Counting, which got canceled because all of this got released to the press about all of that. So literally the trade-off for being sexually assaulted is that Jill and Jessa got their own show. Like such a good prize.
Oh my god.
A show that
TLC
they
is like, we've got an idea.
yeah, no, they're like,
God.
let's run with this. And Jim Bob was like, that's great. And also you're not gonna get any money from it. I am taking all of your money. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then there's Jana. And Jana, she is like 30, not flirty at all, and thriving, kind of, because she still lives at home. She is single. She's the oldest daughter, and she's not courting anyone, not marrying anyone, which is like shocking because the rest of them, the second they turn 18, it's like, oh, they have a husband. Oh, they're double pregnant. It's been like 2 months since they gave birth and they're pregnant again. And they're also doing missionary work in South America. What's happening? It's just like everything happens so much with them. And Jan is doing fucking nothing. She's like babysitting for a living, but like her own siblings. And I'm like, do you think they slip up and call her mom? Because like I feel like I would.
I heard somewhere that they have the older kids like take care of, they have like the buddy system or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like
Very
sad.
strange.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I would just like want my mommy, not like my sister mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Michelle's like weird because Michelle, like, her whole thing is like she used to like have fun and like wear shorts. And then she met Jim Bob and was like, you're so right. And like just converted for him. And I'm like, for him? Because like she was low-key sexy. Like just like a little bit sexy.
It's like such a big, I don't get it. But you know, I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like do you like, obviously she must have really loved him, or he's like a manipulative monster.
Probably that.
Yeah, it fits
Yeah.
with the ideology of it.
That is very fair. That is very fair. Yeah, but like, oh, and Michelle looks exactly like Jim Bob's mom, who passed away last year. Rest in peace,
Wow.
Grandma Duggar.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Thank God, though. She was like creepy towards the end. Because you know when like old people are ready to die and then they're just like and just like
Yeah.
sitting. Yeah.
All right. Give me some more facts. Tell me more.
Yeah. Okay. So we have John David, who is Jana's twin brother, who recently got married to Abby, and they both are just like teeth central. His whole thing is he is like a boring pilot and loves Abby. Like he like Abby's the only one that like he shows emotion around. It's very the first time I like saw that I was like, ugh, stop it. Okay, and then there's Jill. Jill, okay, she's interesting because okay, so she was one who was included in like the counting on thing, like it was about her. And so she's married to Derek. Derek was just some random missionary dude who like wifed her up. And so they did missionary work in South America. And on the show, they were just like, there's so much violence. Like, we are so scared. Like, we have to have conversations we would never have to have. And there was this whole episode, an entire episode about a crash that they heard at night and they thought they were going to die. And it was like their shower rack that like fell.
That they like installed incorrectly.
Yeah, literally. That was up with like command hooks or some shit. Like, literal insane shit. And okay, so they like so they were in South America, then they come back, and then like then they get pregnant, have the baby, then bring the baby to do missionary work, like with them, like when the baby's like months old and like screaming and crying. Like his first solid food was an avocado. I watched it.
Oh my
Like,
god.
so yeah,
Well,
and I
I,
mean, living the California dream. So
yeah.
it's like
Millennials be
millennial
like.
hour. For real, millennial baby check. Okay, and Jill, she has a nose piercing and wears pants. And
Whoa.
she's in an MLM. And
Horrible
they left
compliment.
and she left counting on because she was basically like, where's my money? And Jim Bob was like,
In the MLM that you joined.
uh, yeah, literally. So she
Probably
quit.
invested in this scam.
And literally, like one of his like evil little like car businesses that's like a front for like sex trafficking or something. That's the real danger. I'm sure it is.
Well, they're like politically very powerful, aren't they?
Well, they were, but they keep losing.
But don't they? I feel like I've seen
They have
Ted
connections with Rick
Cruz.
Santorum.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm from Pennsylvania. You're from Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
so do we. But
Bestie. Bestie vibes only.
but Ted Cruz like is like their friend too, I
Oh
think.
yeah, I'm sure. I love that.
Very
Aw,
crazy.
I hope they hang out. Okay, and then there's Jessa. Jessa is like coined the pretty one, but she's like kind of scary looking ish. I don't know. And she has a weird voice. It's like she has a different accent than the rest of them because the rest of them sound like they're from Arkansas. Like it makes sense, but she is it's I don't know. I don't like it. But and her husband is Ben and they have 3 kids. The first one named Spurgeon. Spurgeon,
That
but
is
he's so cute.
good. That will be
He's
very
like,
helpful.
yeah, like he's straight up adorable, but like they call him Spurgy.
Oh, that's
And
vile.
then and then the next one is Henry. Like what the fuck? Like you can't just name one Spurgeon and then name the next one Henry.
Because then it's obvious that you regretted that.
Yes, and then the daughter's name Ivy,
That's cute.
which is like, yeah, whatever.
Well, and it's also a stolen name from Beyonce. So
Yeah, so go off, Jessa and Ben. Yeah,
who's
so
your
they're
yeah?
hmm,
I was gonna say who's your favorite?
ooh. Okay, so when I was a kid, because I grew up watching the Duggars, like this was like my TLC show of choice. It was always Joanna because we were like around the same age. She was a tomboy. I was like, okay, I feel the vibes. Like we we could be friends. I could change her and she could have a normal friend, and that could be me. But then she got like weird because she like they probably like beat her or something because
Oh.
like she like really turned around and was like, "No, I love girly things and like being a girl and I got married." And and she like you can tell she hates being a mom.
Oh,
Like, yeah. And like she's not a good wife, really. Like she's
that's sad.
yeah. But she has a goofy husband, so I'm like, at least he's a little goofball. And he's not the ugliest one. So,
That's good. Who's the ugliest one?
definitely Derek, which is Jill's husband. He like has i- issue. Like his face, it's like a big focus of a lot of his episodes is like what's wrong with his face. Like he's
Oh my
like always
god.
having to get his like jaw like fixed and like his teeth wired like and shit. And like there was also a whole episode about how he just gags every time he runs. Like he just like straight up gags.
Oh, he probably. Oh,
Yeah.
that
But
sucks.
yeah, I'm like then stop running. Like where are you going?
Here you have to be so fast. Um, who?
Literally.
So I feel like every time anyone tries to explain the Duggars to me, it's like I hear
Mhm.
5 names and I'm like, I thought there were 20. So then are the rest just babies?
No, I have opinions on more.
Okay, okay, keep going. You have three
Yes, so
minutes.
okay. Okay, so there's Ginger. I'll just do a quick I'm going to read the list. I'm just going to do a quick rundown. Ginger, she lives in LA with her husband of Jeremy. Jeremy's a cutie and they have a podcast. Joseph, he married a 19-year-old when he was like 24, 25, and he got her pregnant right away. Josiah, a little Um, yeah. His wife had like a miscarriage, but like it's because she announced her pregnancy like the second she took a pregnancy test and like didn't wait until the first trimester was over and had like a huge thing about her miscarriage. And I'm like, it's kind of the point of the first trimester. Joanna,
Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh,
girl.
I lost you for a sec. Go back.
Joanna,
Joanna.
Joanna, previous tomboy, now a girly girl. She's fun. We like her. But oh, Jedediah and Jeremiah, they are twins. They have a house together and share a room together. Two twin beds in the same room.
That's disgusting.
Yep, and their justification was that that's just what they're used to. They've always slept next to each other.
Yeah. So, yeah, of course it's your parents' fault, but also, oh my god. That's like
Yep.
the yeah.
No, that's where I'm ending because those are the two that like that's where the strong opinions end because that like what are you guys doing in there?
With some of the like the fact that Josiah is like the kind of gay one, it's like because they did the whole J name thing, I feel like some of it's very Smurfs where they kind of
Mm,
accidentally assigned people what their characteristic was going to be. Like it's like, "Oh, Josiah is obviously the gay
the
Duggar."
gay one.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think
Jebediah and
Jenna
Jeremiah, the disgusting
the incest
twins.
ones.
Yeah.
The twincest Duggars.
Right, you have 1 minute left.
I someone should write twincest Duggar fan fiction. That's
I'm sure it's already out there.
yeah, I'll look for it. I'll report back.
Yeah, please send it to me. We'll
Yeah,
talk about
definitely.
that
We'll be in
privately
touch.
in our room
Yeah.
with 2 beds where we sleep.
We hold hands.
Ugh. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Rosa, for coming on
Uh,
my
Of
show.
course. Happy to be here.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your evening. Feel free
You
to
too. Good
log out
night.
whenever. Bye. Well, that was a vulgar one.